Hello, welcome to Sunshine Why Red Hair Colors. So let's go back in time. Let's talk about damaging our hair on a regular basis. There is no avoidance of damage your hair, but how can you improve damaged hair? What tips can you take from other people? That goes from coloring your hair to heat styling your hair to everyday and wear and tear. What causes damage to your hair? It depends how you brush your hair. If you brush your hair gently, you're going to have less damage in your hair. So you want to start at your ends and work your way up to get all the knots out. For purses and seatbelts, you want to, if you definitely have long hair, you definitely got to get in a routine of picking up your hair, put your purse down, then let your hair drop back down to wherever you have it. If you're buckling yourself in, so if I'm in the car, I'm grabbing the seatbelt, I want to lift my hair, put the seatbelt over, and hold onto my hair, then put it down, buckle the seatbelt in, then put it down like that. And you don't have, just gently pick up your hair. You won't mess up your hairstyle, I promise. That's one way. Those are some ways you can limit damage to your hair. Now for like the sunlight, I can't really give any input on like the sun if you're out in the sun all day, except if you have vibrant colors. So if you have vibrant colors for your hair not to fade, make sure you put on a hat that you like or something to cover the vibrant and like pull it back, and so it won't fade out your hair as much for vibrant colors. Now for swimming, I will say get yourself a scrunchie, not a lasket hair ties, because your hair will wrap up, unless if you want to, that is totally up to you. So basically what happens when you wear certain hair ties, as your hair will get stuck into your hair ties, even scrunchies at times. So let's say this is stuck and you're pulling it out, you're breaking your ends, you're pulling your hair, and you're getting damaged that way as well. So this is tangled, and if you're pulling this and you're trying to pull it out, you're breaking and damaging your hair as well. So scrunchies, silk scrunchies or fabric scrunchies work very good, or if you have a fabric base hair ties, or you like your hair ties a certain way, that is totally your preference. I'm not going to tell you guys what to wear or not to wear in your hair, or you can clip up your hair. Now for vibrant colors for swimming, especially chlorine. If you do not want it to touch your hair, make sure your hair is gently pulled up away from the pool. Do not dump your head in there. If you want to go underneath the water, I would say get a swim cap. So the vivid colors will not bleed out of your hair. And I will say do the same thing if you're going swimming in the ocean as well, because like, I don't know, I never got to really test salt water against hair with vivid hair. And if you're taking a shower and you do not want your hair to get wet, even if you have vibrant colors or don't have vibrant colors and it's not a wash day, just put your hair up gently into a bun and put a shower cap and do your thing. So that's some of the ways you can prevent those type of damage. Now, if you guys use heat styling tools, definitely, number one, clean them. So if you're using a blow dryer, just wipe it down and make sure you get all the product buildup off of your hair dryer. If you're using a curling iron straightener, make sure you wipe it down with a wet cloth, and make sure, because if you smell your hair, you smell your whatever products you use in your hair, that is getting on your stuff. So you smell in your hair, and if the buildup gets more worse, your hair curling or hot tools going to smell. So you want to give those a wash, get the products off of them, so that will help not weighing your hair down. Make sure you have it on the right heat setting, lower heat, or whatever you guys use. So I guess heat styling, I love blow drying my hair now, so it will damage your hair over time. Don't use it as much. Make sure if you're gonna blow dry it, just use the blow dryer. If you're gonna curl or straighten your hair, give your hair some time to rest. You don't have to shampoo it. If you're good at curling hair and stuff like that, and if it lasts as long, then you don't have to wash your hair or use heat styling products all the time. So I don't think heat tools are that extreme, unless if you do it constantly and overdo it and you can fry or burn off your hair. I don't ever want to do that to my hair. Now let's get into hair dye exactly. So we're going to take this a little bit back in time, because at the time, like, we weren't that advanced as we are now. So like people in the 80s, the 90s, and like how way back, like from the 50s with the heat tools. So with the knowledge we know now compared to how we just did our hair back then, like we didn't use heat products. We just used regular shampoo, conditioner, whatever, hairspray. Yeah, we're had probably a lot of damage. So if you're back then, you know what I'm talking about. Like, I never really styled my hair. I just let it air dry. I did crimp my hair like a few times. So yes, I have used heat products. I don't know if some of you guys remember having felt on your fabric on your heat tools. So like back in the day, we had like stuff on our heat tools. So we're gonna go on from there. Now for my hair, the one hairstyle that I had before, this was like, oh my goodness, this is like when I was back in, I think like I was in the 5th grade. So I saw a poster, because like back then we didn't have social media, like, oh, I want my hair to look like this, I want it like this. We did not have the Google function. So I saw a photo on a hair salon of a model. So I wanted my hair cut. I wanted it long, but I just wanted it to have straight, like right here. So that's how my hair looked. It was straight here and straight here. So that's how my hair was back then. Then I had my hair, yes, I used box dye as well. And yes, I was still going to Paige Reese salon, but they were called a different salon at the time. But yes, I use black hair dye in my hair. I use another hair dye as well. So this is without knowing what I know now about hair. It came with the bleach. You didn't have to really bleach your hair. You could just like put it in your hair and it will turn it color because I guess the bleach was already mixed in there. I can't really remember. But we tried to do some blue highlights and we dyed my hair front of my bangs since they were shorter. We did that all blue. Then from there I did like another box dye and I had to get my hair color corrected because my hair was so long. It was like down to here. That's where my goal is for my hair to grow down here again. So at that time, no blow drying, no heat products, but I have experience with the box size. So we did the highlights and obviously it did not come out that good. We tried, but I think my hair was too long and didn't have enough hair dye to cover each highlight. So I had to go to the salon, Page Salon. At the time, they were called Carousel Salon. So we went through. Jen fixed my hair with the color natural, back to my natural color. Then I got my hair done in high school for prom. We did chunky honey blonde highlights for my prom. Then when I graduated, I got my hair highlighted again in like some blonde. Then I stopped coloring my hair because I wanted the previous dye to grow out so I could like donate it my hair, which I didn't and I feel so bad, but it's okay. So I had to let it grow that out with doing some trims along the way because at that time I wasn't going too much to the hair salon. So about 2015, I started back up, growing my hair again, and I'm surprised it got this long and it's not fried off, it's not damaged, nothing like that. So we started off with pink and blue vibrant highlights. Then from there, we went from vibrant highlights or from just the highlights. Somehow we just started going experimenting some more, then ended up doing the underneath. Then the one hair color I had burgundy on top with the rest of the colors because I didn't want to like leave my vibrant colors yet. So then we just decided to do my whole set of hair. And like this is gonna come up to speed now of why I'm surprised my hair is not fried off or damaged. So learning about vivid colors, how to keep them in, how to wash vivid colors. You gotta wash them in cold hair or cold water. Use sulfate free. It depends what shampoo and conditioner you use in your hair. It could bleed it out fast depending on. So my routine at that time, it was getting my hair done in March, then wait a few months. I would get it done like 2 or 3 times. So like March, and I believe I was getting it done in November. Somewhere's around that time period because I cut out September, anything that involved June, September, and May. So I did not like to cut or get my hair colored around May time because obviously for the younger generation of women that are going to prom, I want them to have that space and that time at the hair salon, and I can patiently wait. The same thing with graduation. If they're graduating whatever grade they're, and especially your senior year. So I don't want to take up time from my hair salon stylist, Jen, and any time of the ones that want to get their hairstyle. So I just put it off to that time period and like we'll get it done in July. The same thing with September around here when they're going back to school. They want to get their fresh cut. They want to get their hair color. It's totally up to them. So with the fashion colors, I do have my videos of Jen doing my hair, and I also have them on my cemetery page as well, Melanie Sunshine Y Cemetery. So with the bleaching, I'm surprised it's not burned off or damaged. So we'll just bleach the whole hair. She do her thing. So by bleaching it, so my regular routine came from like March to like November. If I wanted it touched up, I would get it touched up in July. Unless if I was going to an event, then I did it earlier. If I could I always ask Jen if I can put Arctic Fox in my hair, if I can touch it up that way. She will be like, that's fine. So I always kept in touch what I am doing with my hair, what I'm putting in my hair, stuff like that, to prevent less damage. So at that time, with the fashion colors, I asked Jen what can I use to keep my hair. With the vibrant colors, we were using Reckon's Vivid colors. So I would just shampoo the top of my hair and just put the conditioners on the ends. I do have hair wash on the Vivid colors. You gotta wash them in cold. So we're gonna, now for the ones that are dyeing their hair constantly with bleach. So if you're getting a root touch up or you're bleaching your hair at home, yeah, there's some women that fry their hair off and like get severe damage. That's totally up to you, but if you go to hair salons, that's a whole nother video in itself. With certain hair salons, you gotta figure out what hair salon fits you and your hair needs. Yes, some can fry off your hair, some can make mistakes. That's where you just gotta figure out. So even they can mess up your hair as well. To keep it maintained and healthy is have a good hair routine, know what you're doing. Now for bleaching, if I had my hair like bleach or any other color that was not my natural and my roots grew out this much, you can dye every 6 weeks or every 8 weeks. But if your hair is severely damaged, I recommend don't bleach your hair, don't dye your hair, don't do anything. Just repair your hair, find the best shampoo, conditioner, and if you go to the salon, definitely ask your hairstylist. What I do with Jen, I have her before we do anything. I ask her how healthy is my hair, can my hair handle the hair dye, and she'll tug at it and like feel my hair and be like, it's strong, it's fine, and we go on with the process. So yes, I will go over that process of how with hair salons as well. Another thing is I don't trim my hair no more. So whatever it's here, it's here. Jen will fix that when I go there in October. So if you're noticing your hair is very fried and damaged down here, you have a few options. Either repair your hair and get the hair routine you need to go with. If you can let go some of your hair, just go with a cute hairstylist or hairstyle that you want, so you can grow it back out. So you got to figure out where damage is really severe and the breakage if you want to start fresh. So like how my hair is growing out now, that's what you want to do, is grow your hair, and you cannot reverse damage. It's always going to be there. So you just want to make sure you shampoo it, conditioner, and try to get it as healthy as possible back. I don't know if that makes any sense, but there's some tips on not to get your hair as damaged, but if you notice that it's getting very yicky, you definitely want to take your hair step routine another notch up. I want to try Reckon's hair bonder. I heard like hair bonders are very, I guess, good if compared. It will help prevent more damage and improve your hair. So this is why I'm prepping to get my hair done. If you guys like my video, feel free to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell for all notifications. I am Sunshine of Y Red Hair Colors. Love y'all. Bye for now.